It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Cafe studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome.
Welcome. I think on Friday we have to open up on Mia's Casa Mia because that's the only way to open up a Friday afternoon is all I can tell you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show, everyone.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to need one of Mia's specials today because there's about 4,000 things going on at the same time. And I don't know, Slick is changing. Says Slick, it's only one piece that we want. And we didn't want to move anything.
I didn't even want to move those pieces.
No,
I wanted to choose what was in there.
That's why we picked that spot. Otherwise, we'd have had you done it over there.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to use what's in that room, Slick. That's all his pieces.
Yeah, the problem is that Dawn doesn't communicate clearly.
I think I communicated quite clearly.
I know, I thought so too.
I thought it was quite clear. Dina, fill Slick in on what we talked about, please.
Yes, because Slick is moving parts to the wall. We don't
Can
want
you
to
fill
touch
Slick
the
in on
wall.
what we talked about with that room? Thanks. There you go. He got it. Happy Friday to you, Freddie.
Happy Friday. I didn't even know Dawn the Book is in here. But anyway, before we start, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe and a peaceful Friday that's turned into about 1,400 different places and pieces. And people keep telling me, do I do this and do that? The answer is don't ask me till 2 o'clock what to do. Figure it out. From now on, figure it out.
But we had a great show today. We had BYOB.
Yes. I didn't even get to see it.
I know. Lady Ann's texting us, what did you think? I did not even get a chance to talk to Faith.
I was on the computers doing 15 different things with Teddy. And then we got Casamia involved with it. We have a photo shoot over here with some gorgeous models going on and that. I didn't even get to see that.
I didn't even, actually, Vinny, we can even switch the camera over there and get some pictures of what they're doing over there. They walked in. I haven't talked to Danielle. It's hot. Dawn the Book is in here and she's doing some beautiful jewelry. I came in, they moved a piece and I went kind of crazy on them, but I did apologize because I have to tell you, we joked this morning that I cannot walk with a mask on. I cannot walk with a mask on. I tripped over the speaker, Freddie.
The funny thing is...
And they all watched me do it and they all went, I gotcha. And now even the Fuego ladies laugh. They go, you can't walk with your mask on. I don't understand. Why can I not walk with a mask on?
Because you can't walk.
I trip over.
It's not the mask. I seen you trip on a pebble in a parking lot 3 days in a row on the same rock.
I have tripped over everything, and it is so frustrating. But we have changed our set, and hopefully we're going to be able to show you some of the new set today in our theater. Amy Reshevsky's art is hanging on our main wall. We've got Jay Harmon in Studio B, the amazing artwork. We've got Dina and Slick. They're going to be doing a little piece on it. It is Casa Mia in the house today. It is Viernes Social.
Viernes Social.
Viernes Social. That's pretty good, right? For a gringo.
For a gringo. And the funny thing is, just to tell you, you told him not to touch that piece, leave it there. You made that big speech like Grant took Richmond. I had just told him to move the piece. I had just told him, you got to get the piece out of there because with the photo shoot and everything else going on, it was going to be difficult to get to it.
You should have gotten up and moved it.
And that was before Dawn the Book showed up.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Now it's buried. You're never going to get
It's
to
behind you.
Who put it behind me?
Thank you very much. That was the whole conversation we had. You and I got to get on the same page.
You didn't even know that Danielle was coming to do a photo shoot.
I
and
knew
you're the
she
one
was
that
coming. I
invited
didn't
her.
know what she was doing, though. But it's now behind you, so it cannot get disturbed in that whole region.
We talked about the AMP girls.
Yes, you
Danielle,
didn't tell me
we talked
about
about
a
the
photo
AMP
shoot.
girls, right? Yeah, correct. 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 How do you say correct
I
in
missed the
Portuguese?
memo, though.
Correct. Maybe you don't
Correcto.
speak Chinese. Who knows any Chinese? Maybe you
I have another fan in my car if you guys want it.
¿Quiere otro abanico?
It's hot. I don't know why. I do know why it's hot because we got all the lights on and it's 110 degrees in South Florida.
I don't think it's hot at all. I'm very comfortable.
Anyway, where's Mia? Casa Mia. We need Casa Mia in the house. We're going to be working on, I don't know what we're doing today. We need to find out what she's doing. And Dina, you're going to be talking about the artwork of Amy Reshevsky. Grab a mic, Casa Mia.
Well, you might as well sit them down
Yes.
until the guests come. Yeah, that would include two.
What are we going to be talking about today, ladies?
What are we talking about, Dina?
What are we making?
We are making a red sangria with apples and pineapple this time.
So she came in as a production intern, and we've got her tending a bar. So we really should get you doing some production, learning your internship as well. But she was looking for some music for our other guest that's coming in.
I gotta tell you something. Slick scares me. I never know what he's doing. I hear things bouncing over there. I see things moving over there. I'm gonna tell you, he scares me.
But he's good. I did apologize to the girls because I went, you should have moved it or said to me, you know what, it's like when you yell at a kid and they go, Dad said, and they don't even say Dad said, but it was because of you. They got yelled at because of you.
Yeah, I blame Freddie.
Do you remember?
Blame Freddie.
I do.
Do you
I am so
remember-
sorry.
That's just a woman thing.
I am
Do you
so
remember-
sorry.
Do you remember the ventriloquists? They used to say if you could drink water and do the
I
ventriloquist.
cannot believe you did not say anything until just now. That is so uncool. These poor kids got yelled at for some. And they didn't even rat you out. They didn't even say Freddie said.
I was
They
waiting
just
for
took
somebody to
it.
say,
No one
"Freddie
ratted you
just
out.
said to move it.
Not
had
at
just told-
all. You should have said to me, I told him to do
You
it.
know, but Dawn, you had me doing BYOB. You had me doing the thing for the Dancing Amy piece. I was working the pieces and sent to the radio station. All of that occurred while you were having the meltdown over this piece.
It was only for a couple seconds, but then I had to help work on BYOB. I had Fuego. We had a lot of things. Kenny Love was here. You know, he's got the Florida Love Show. He's got a Love Walk right now. I think it's at where? Whole Foods?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
CBS is covering it.
Channel 12 CBS. 300 roses he's giving out.
He told me. And I said to him, you know, Kenny, I
Café
love you,
Booth
man.
et Viernes
Why didn't
Social.
you bring CBS here?
Exactly.
So I guess we ain't making enough noise. Mia, we need the Mia special. We got to do Casa Mia, brought to you by Gubba Rum. Steve is already asking, what am I doing today? Take it easy, Steve. Take it easy.
We should bring a mic over to Danielle Boujon and see what she's working on right now.
It looks like she's doing pictures.
Voila. Go ahead, Dina. Let's do a piece with Danielle. Do a stand up next to Danielle and see what she's doing. Dawn, is that one of your pieces?
Just on the mic.
Yeah, it's just on
mic.
mic.
You're going to be on the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I hold it? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell us what you're working on, Beauty. She's working so hard. It's hot, I know.
It's hot. Today we have models and we are shooting them. We're doing some headshots and like a fashion photo shoot. And also we have the Spark of Life with us enjoy our shoot today.
Yeah, it looks good. I really like the white shimmery background and the contrast of the black outfits. It looks really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I got to tell you, there's no better photographer. Danielle put a whole piece together with our entire crew, and no one was standing next to each other with masks on. And she put the entire team together. She
That's
put
right.
the Brooklyn Cafe on our masks, and they were all just headshots.
Yes.
Beautiful.
She was
was
amazing,
great.
right?
Don't move it
Amazing.
around. Just put it on one person and leave it because we're losing it. That's good.
Incredible. She's so talented. But yet, you and I still don't have a picture together for some new. So we're going to
No,
try
we're
and
not
put
doing
some
that no
pieces.
more. We have plenty of pictures.
No,
doing
we're
that.
doing.
We have plenty of pictures.
You
Danielle
did it-
says no, we
Yeah.
doing. So we doing.
Split. Split.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Aye,
What are you
Danielle
talking
says we
about?
doing
What
and we
picture?
doing.
First of all, let me say something. Today's photo shoot was to include and create the AMP girls. Yes?
Correct.
That is all that I care about right now. It's the AMP girls. I don't care how you do it. I don't care what you do. It's all I want. This thing about us and pick, I don't need none of that. I need the AMP girls. I need the new horizon.
How many girls do you have here?
Today 3 and then 2 coming later.
And what are
after
we
one.
doing with these pics? Where do they model and how do you know them? Give us some background.
I did a post, a casting on Facebook. Yeah, and some of them I worked with them before for another show. Yeah.
So beautiful. And Danielle, Dawn, the piece that she's wearing, I know that's yours, is gorgeous. Thank you. Here's what I'm thinking. That would be a piece that you can wear once, and then you give it back to you to clean. Because by the time I would be done with it, I would have my makeup on it, I would be dancing, I'd be sweating on it, and then I would be like, I don't know what to do with it. I think we borrow it and we give it back. We can like rent the runway with you. It's what I'm thinking. What do you do with it?
I would do a light clean, on the neck part because that underneath, because really that's all that's gonna. That's where your makeup goes, right? It doesn't go on the actual feathers because I've had that for a while. So, it doesn't really get that dirty as long as you take care of it.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Danielle, your models are spectacular.
Thank you so much. And thank you, all of them, to coming
How do
today.
you remove blood from the jewelry and the clothing? Because when this one wears it, there's going to be blood on it. So I know she's going to trip, she's
I would
going to
do
break
so.
her ankle, she's going to fall over lights, there's going to be plenty of blood, so you have to remove the blood stains. If you can do that, you're good to go.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me again.
We're so anytime. We're just maximizing space. And I know we've outgrown our space already, right? I know.
It's ridiculous.
Go figure, right? Can
Now-
you even believe it?
Now, I want Danielle to understand, because what happens is when Danielle does this, all of a sudden she gets real busy, and she begins to go all over the country, all over the world, because they send her to
Yeah.
Paris and everything else. But what I want Danielle to understand is that we are going to go into a new era. We're going to bring, Kendra has agreed to do a concert here. Remember we talked about this. I spoke to Jessie, she's all in as well, and JC. So I'm going to have a trifecta of singers, and I want to do a photo shoot as well, and maybe raise some money for the hungry or something.
Okay.
So this is why I wanted the Amp Girls. This is my whole thinking.
It sounds good to me. It sounds to me. We're going to do? We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to open up on some artwork with Dina. We'll see what Slick's got going on, and then Casamia, let's make a drink, because I so think it's time for Casamia in the house. It is Friday. Let's bring in the weekend. Let's bring it strong. We got art, we got pictures, we got photography, and now we're going to have some sangria. So give us a call at 888-994-4995. Take a quick commercial break and thank our sponsors. Put in Studio A, and we'll be right back.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial Providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial Providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself, or your vacation staycation. Visit gubbarum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
All right, guys, I would like to give you our first art showcase, and I would like to spotlight Mr. Jay Harmon. First of all, before I go into the whole spiel of how he does his art, he does everything in pencil, guys. So basically, from Elvis to Harry Potter. This is not Harry Potter, but I'm just John Lennon. I'm just making jokes. But this is John Lennon. But from everything that he does it in pencil. But I have to bring up the fact of him actually drawing a friend that I may know, because Jay for majority of like his focal pieces, he brings light to dark. And for some odd reason, I feel like I know this guy, or yeah, I had to know this kid. I had to pass by this kid either on a subway, and not a subway, but a train in Boston somewhere. But I have to say, Jay actually brings the light out of the darkness, because he starts from a black background, bringing all the shades in. I don't know if you guys can see the shading, but shading is a very hard thing if you're an artist. And for Jay Harmon and all of Jay Harmon's stuff, you guys can come and contact the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. We have everything that that honestly, we have everything that basically that can. You can come pick up some art, but I like, honestly, the only reason why I'm pausing is because he didn't want me to Freddie didn't want me to bring Rihanna on. So next time I have my showcase, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna bring Rihanna on, and she was drawn in pencil as well. And back to you guys in studio.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back in the Brooklyn Cafe Show on Viernes Social. You ready to get going with Casa Mia? Cafe Boozy. That was a great segment put together by Slick.
First of all, I don't like Cafe Boozy.
Because you don't remember it.
Who the hell can remember? What's a Cafe Boozy? Sounds like 3 fingers.
You like
he bruises you all up because he owes you money.
You like Casa Mia better?
It's a lot easier to remember.
Oh, we got Casa Mia in the house. She's making her famous sangria that you can also find at Burton Max's when she's there on the weekends. But we like to kick off our weekends a little early here at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. I don't know, Freddie, what I'm seeing across the theater right now, we've got 3 beautiful models on the floor modeling.
Holy
yeah. Exactly, is all I can tell you. They are Slick. Talk about what we're all doing on tripping. It's hilarious. And my mom says the reason I trip is because of my eye. So thank you, Mom, for letting me know, yes, why I can't wear a mask and walk at the same time is because of my eye. So we got to come up with something to do about that, because this is going to be a long process of me tripping over my own feet, over everything. Yeah.
You know, it's really funny. I always try to walk on my eye. It doesn't work.
No, because I don't see well out of one of them.
How does the eye have anything? Yeah,
It's a whole perceptual
her
depth.
eye in-depths her
Depth
ear,
perception.
then in-depths her feet, then in-depths the floor.
Depth perception is all I can tell you.
Even Dawn the book has to laugh at that one. Hey, Dawn, you haven't snorted all day.
Oh, I've sort of like crazy.
Depth perception.
All right,
Unbelievable.
Casamia, what do you got cooking, Casamia?
I'm going to make a red sangria with pineapples and apple in it.
I love the way we get to repurpose because Israel from next door, Israel's Auto Body, brought us in apples yesterday. He brought us in pineapple last night. So we thought, no, and we had some berries left from Monday when we had Mojito Margarita Monday. So we thought, no better way to kick off Friday than to actually repurpose the fruit that was given to us. So nothing should ever go to waste here. And you know what? No better way to do it than just put it in a sangria.
You know, it was really funny because when I saw the kids having apples, and I forgot that I laid a bag of apples here. Hector took a whole bag.
I was wondering what happened to the other bag.
You know what he said?
Huh.
I'm making apple pie.
I asked him if he was going to make apple pie.
And I said, okay, as long as you bring it here. He took it with him.
I was wondering where it happened. All right, so now we've got another bag. He brought us 2 bags of apples.
No, oh wait, hold it. Stop the presses. You know, there's pineapple in there.
There's pineapple in there.
She got it.
Oh, you got the pineapple? Oh.
I got you covered.
No, because Slick, baby, Slick.
Well, I have
Slick.
to tell you.
You got to take care of me, Slick. There you go.
I got to tell you. So, you know, I don't cook. My mom doesn't cook.
You tell the whole
However,
world.
we are very good at
I don't want people to know you don't
reusing.
cook.
We're very good at reusing things. So it's like taking leftovers and repurposing them, which is what we got to do with the pineapple and the apples and the berries. They're kind of leftovered, so you may as well use them all. Don't you think?
You are going to be the
I
funniest
actually have
human
some
being.
waffles in the fridge also. Chocolate chip waffles. Maybe I should heat those up and we can drizzle
You
it with
are
something.
hilarious. So let me get this. You don't cook, but you drink. You
Yes.
don't cook, but you eat. You don't. How do you do these things?
Waffles, drinks, sangria. So Mia, what are we making in your sangria?
It is with Merlot, triple sec, brandy, and strawberry puree. That's what I'm using today. I work with what I have.
She works with what and she always makes something spectacularly delicious.
I wanted to ask Danielle if we could give the models like a bottle of each rum, and she could sort of incorporate it. Because what I'm looking right behind Slick, what I'm looking about is they got like a trifecta going on the floor here. I like to put like the Gubba bottle in there somehow.
It's a nice shot. It's a beautiful shot. Their makeup is spectacular. I get to say a whole lot more than you can say during this whole thing, so you
I can only
just
see
look
them
and
on the
enjoy.
floor.
But they are so beautiful, these ladies, and just all of it, the way Danielle has it.
And the jewelry is brought to you by
Sparkle of Life.
And how do you get some of that stuff? You know, not for nothing,
It's a book.
Sparkle. But you know, I still have your chain.
As you should.
I know, I never take it off.
You shouldn't take it off. I don't take mine off either. She's going to fix my star that fell off again this morning.
No, I don't know about your that star has a little bit.
Falling stars, I know.
But this is very inspirational. You know, you get to see work in action. And I'm sitting here and I'm writing notes in my phone. I'm writing notes in my phone because I would like the AMP girls to do like some of the models for some of the stuff, like Vivi, and look at Mia shaking it up over there. You know, Mia, we're gonna do the Casa Mia dance. The guys are gonna do the Casa Mia dance where you do every time you do the shake, they have to dance.
Mia has to be the most amazing bartender, and I know Dina's a bartender too. We're going to get her in on the next hour to mix
What
up
the
some
hell?
drinks.
What color is that?
It is red.
Holy smokes!
Pinkish purple.
All right,
Pinkish purple.
I'm all in.
I think Dawn needs this
What
one.
is that? A sangria?
It is sangria.
You got to like the way I run a show. Dawn wants sangria, so we get sangria.
You got flowers. You got sangria. And again, guys, I raise your hands. Any guys get any flowers? Did anybody get a flower that's a male?
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you
Mia,
get
this
one?
is amazing.
Like she ignores us. Guys never get flowers.
You know, Freddie, it's funny because I'm looking down at this set. We've got this book for Stripper Gamble. Amy Minty's going to be joining us. I've got this lovely rose from Kenny Love, and this comes from our sponsor, Dutch Designs. They put all of these together. He ordered 300 roses from Patricia Dutch. The beautiful thing about what we get to do in this space is Patricia Dutch was here last week, and we were interviewing her. She's a new sponsor of the cafe, and Kenny was here getting ready for Florida Love. So instead of him going to another florist to order 300 roses, he ordered them from her. Each one is individually wrapped, and he's giving them away today, being covered by CBS Channel 12 News. And then he comes here for the 3 o'clock show.
Now, was Kenny Love on Fuego? Was
Yes.
he on the set? He was.
He was on Fuego, but does he speak Spanish? Who covered the show in Fuego? Vinny, who did it? Slick, did he speak Spanish?
Oh, no, not at all.
Un poquito.
But he was on the set though, right? Because he's been looking forward all week of being on Fuego. Because he wants to be everywhere. He wants to be on the Creole show that you're going to be producing next week. You didn't get one, right? I never get one either. What is it with you? What giant conspiracy?
I have to
Men don't
tell
get
you, this is
flowers.
the most refreshing
And
drink.
again, I get ignored.
I really just
Again, I get
enjoy
ignored.
my Friday.
Ignored.
Mia, we have to give some to Danielle and Dawn to book because if you're a little warm over there, ladies, this will cool you down. It's nice and icy and chilled. She makes a nice
I
drink.
may rob you of your flower.
You know what? Wow. Let me give this. Let me do it with the right hand so I can give this to you. Happy Friday. Enjoy.
I'm going to take it. You know,
should.
I'm really going to take it.
You should take it.
I just don't understand. Why is it the guys never get flowers? We always give them. Freddie in the doghouse bouquet.
Well,
Yeah. Girls are more sympathetic. Girls are more sympathetic. What the hell does that mean? What does it mean, girls are more
we're more
sympathetic?
emotional. I think Mia absolutely loves bartending. You know, she's going to say, what did I learn on my internship through FAU?
How to be a bartender.
How to be a bartender.
Mia, you know, you went to...
Mia, are you working this weekend?
Yes, I'll be there tonight.
She's going to be there tonight at Burton Max's. I have not ventured to a restaurant since all of this happened, but I'm feeling safe with Mia at the restaurant. So maybe tomorrow. Are you there tomorrow night?
No.
You're not there tomorrow night. When are you there? On Sunday?
I am there Sunday brunch every Sunday, and then I work Friday nights. Oh, wait.
All right. The drink that is behind you, Mia, can we just pick that off of that box, please?
Yes, I'm running out of space over here.
Yeah, I was
So let's
wondering
give her a
why
table.
I need like another table. This hasn't been.
Double R. There's a white table next to the refrigerator. We can bring her as well.
Yeah, let's do that, because that is a very scary thought. What you got behind you, we will all be in the dark.
We'll
if
be
you get
fried if
any
that goes
water in
wet.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There won't be a camera alive if that
Next
goes
time
water.
we need the table over there. Can you?
It's next to the refrigerator. You're going to have to unfold it and put it out that way.
I know.
I thought that table was no good.
It is. We just got to put it together. Here, give me the table. I will take care of this for you guys as
Dawn,
well.
People are
We got
writing
people-
in that.
what are people writing
I
in?
gotta give you back your flower.
No, I
It's
want
not
you to
right.
take it.
No, I don't want to do it now. I don't want it this way.
You guys come this way. We got Amy Minty in the house and Ron. Here you go. We'll bring them in over this way.
Here, hold on.
And we're going to go this way. There's a lot of moving parts here is all I can tell you. Let's.
And there is the dancing author. I can't take the flower. It has to be given, they say, by Mr. Kenny Love. Now, he's always saying, I love you, Freddie. Now he's going to have to prove it. I want a flower, damn it.
Amy, you can have a seat right there. We're going to get Amy Minty. We opened the bar a little early for you because it was after 12. So we decided in honor of Amy, we were going to open the bar early. And we're starting. It's a great rule. It's 12 o'clock, so we started with sangria, and then we can move on to anything else. We're going to talk Amy Minty-ish while Mia's making everything. We got Slick on camera. You like the photo shoot we got going on over there? That's Danielle Boujon. So she's doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What else is happening, Mia? Same. We're going to let Mia keep making her sangria.
Yes.
We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to do the artwork of Amy Reshevsky, and then we've got, I got to tell you, you do not even know who's here, but you got two Amy's, you got two Dawns, you got Don coming at 1, and you got another Don coming.
So I got a full house.
This show brought to you by the letter D. Double D. Triple D.
There's nothing wrong with double Ds, yes. We will take that all day long.
And there's Danielle. Let's take a quick commercial break. Dawn DeBuck is laughing. Thank our sponsors. When we come back, we've got Amy Minty, who's ready to create, be a little bit interviewed, and we will be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
Hello, everyone. Welcoming Amy Reshevsky. She's a new artist at the Brooklyn Cafe Theater. This is one of her pieces behind me. She's an amazing abstract artist, and she uses a lot of different materials. She paints on glass, she has metal frames, and she uses regular canvases. Her beautiful artwork allows your eyes to follow, and the abstract of her work makes you feel one with the art. If you're looking for her work, you can contact the Brooklyn Cafe or follow amyreshevsky.com. Thanks.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
That cracking noise is not what we want to hear. Why not?
I think you need a drink, is all I can tell you. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe on Viernes Social. Yes?
Yes, you have.
I'm getting good at this, right?
Yeah, you
That's
better.
because I'm a third of the way through my Mia
I swear to
Sangria.
God, I'm gonna get in my car and drive away. Everything's falling apart. I am wired into this seat. I can't move.
I know.
This is just.
Well, you've got Double R, and he goes to get me my computer bag. He goes to get this. He's like a good runner. Dina, that was a nice piece talking about the artist of Amy Reshevsky. And next time you come into our theater, the Amp Media Productions Theater, you will see that it has been upgraded for lack of a better word, with the beautiful art of Amy Reshevsky on our main wall. We have a beautiful baby grand piano, and I can't wait for somebody to play it.
I have to figure out how to make the.
Amy Minty is joining us, and she's taking some pictures. We've got Danielle Boujon doing a whole photo shoot. These girls are absolutely spectacular. We've got people in our waiting room. We've got Double R over here. We've got a bartender. All I can say is now you know why I wanted camera 3. You know this morning when you walked in and said to me, really? And I went, really?
Okay, there's going to be a new rule.
What's the new rule?
If you want to have things done, you have to do it the day before.
Okay.
Camera 3 can't be used.
Okay.
Because
Well, we're not using it, but now you understand my vision.
No, I don't understand your vision. When you fall off
Don't
this thing,
understand
it's
my
gotta be the
vision. You and my mother, my mother says I need a clear shield. Dawn DeBook, are you making clear shields, by the way, that maybe we can bejewel? No, she's saying no.
Dawn, I got a new idea for you.
No, she says.
You know the mask that people are wearing? You could put bling on it.
I thought of that, and I thought, everybody else is doing their thing. I'm good.
You don't want to put bling on it?
Yeah, because you know what, then you gotta
Okay.
wash it.
You gotta wash it, that's the thing. I'm not liking the mask so much, is all I can tell you. And apparently Freddie says, Dr. Fauci says, masks are just not helpful.
They know what they're doing.
I don't know what's going on. All I can tell you is, it's good to be you right now because you are surrounded by the most beautiful women.
And what's the problem?
There's no
you
problem.
got the roses. At least I get to look. Like,
I
give me
got
a
the
break.
roses. I got the sangria. We got Amy Minty joining us. Are we all set up on her camera as well, guys? We're going to put a light on her.
You gotta
Amy, I
remove
love
the
your
light.
outfit. You're looking spectacular. And what happened this week is Amy Minty has 5 books. And the Stripper Gamble just came out on Memorial Day. This is the 5th book. You can find these books at amyminty.com and on Amazon. And our crew each took one of your books home. And last night I looked around and they were not here. And I thought, how am I going to do an interview without your books here? And Slick, your favorite cameraman, was reading about Scarlet. So Slick, why don't you sit next to Amy? And
Yeah, tell us how that
tell
worked
us
out for
how
you.
there should be another mic. You can take me as mic. And tell us about Scarlet.
For Scarlet, I just wanted to see how she would meet up with Mr.
Slick,
Yeah,
because
no,
you
not
were
Mr.
living the
Slick.
fantasy. Don't lie to me.
No, I'm
We
not.
have to
You were living the fantasy.
we
Every
have
guy
to-
that reads this book wants to be in the book.
She
You have
made
to-
the drink.
you
so
gotta
I
back
had
up to the
read about
Scarlet
her.
drink.
But the fact that I thought Scarlet was gonna be like, it wasn't gonna be too, cause it kept bouncing around. So I had to learn about the other girls as well. So I mean, there's a lot of estrogen in this book that I didn't even crack into, cause I only got into the first portion.
I gotta tell you something,
Yeah.
Slick.
What's going
Every
on?
guy, I read the book. Everybody who reads the book wants to be in the book.
I
That's
wanna be
fir-
in the book,
And if
too.
you read book 2, you want to be on page 1.
No, to be honest
From
with you,
beginning to end.
the escapades, the fact that it's based in Las Vegas, I want to be in the book too. So I kind of picture myself as, I'll just change his name to Mr. Slick. To be
Now I
honest with
came
you.
up with an idea because I was like, holy smokes when I read it. And what I want to do is I want to take a portion of each book every Friday, and I want to do a play on the book. I want to play it out.
Like a reading? Oh, you want to do it in a whole?
I don't
Play
know
a
if I'm
whole-
talking to you right now, but yeah, yeah, I forget. Yeah, lick a hole, yeah,
Aren't-
and lick a hole. Somebody
Aren't you
draw
so
a
glad
hole.
you're not married to me? Can
Oh
you
my
imagine?
God! But I want to do a play on this thing where we are gonna have, because Slick is dying to
We
be in this
can.
book.
Yeah, we can. Because I just
Okay.
started with this one because this is the one that you're like
That's
talking
the
about.
newest.
But I wanted to read for Sex and Revenge, not because of what's in the pages, but it kind of caught my eye with the knife. So I want to read for Sex and Revenge as well after Sex and Gamble.
And the funny
I mean,
thing here,
a stripper gamble,
you want to
not
do
a
is
sex.
you always want to
Just
do
don't
like a
speak
little clip hanger. So
Yeah.
we're going to do a little play, a mini play, and then ask a question that leads to the book,
True. I could do that.
which is kind of clever because I love the series on the books.
We got to do a little background on the Scarlet, though.
All
Amy
I know
mentioned
about
made a
Scarlett,
drink
it was
last
a
week.
drink that I gave away.
It was a
yesterday.
drink,
made
and now
Scarlett
she's an
last
actual
week.
woman. Yeah, because she was only telling us a bit about Scarlett.
Yeah,
but
but
I would,
Scarlett
I
seems
would,
to be a
I would
heavy-duty
prefer.
But
it,
yet she
player.
made a blue
people would
drink for the
read.
Scarlet. I'm
She
thinking,
took
Super
everybody home.
Amy, I'm thinking we need a red drink for Scarlet. Not a blue
Very
drink.
good point.
So
You're
Slick,
right.
I think Amy needs to make you a new red drink for Scarlet.
So no, yes.
The other one.
Amy,
Yes.
he
He's a
couldn't. He
redhead.
looked at us. He says, "I gotta go. I gotta go home."
No, I have
don't
to say,
Amy, he went home.
besides the book, Scarlett, yeah, because Scarlett, the drink actually put me on my back for the whole weekend. Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of rum in that drink.
Yeah, correct.
Amy
Now-
for the whole weekend.
Now you
he
heard what he.
didn't even go out the
But you
next
heard. But you heard what he. You heard what he said. You missed it, right? It put
yeah, I
him
missed
on
it.
his back.
for the whole weekend.
For the
I'ma
whole
tell you,
weekend. So I need
You,
like, yeah.
I idolize you now for the whole weekend. Huh?
Listen, I'm a Jewish girl, but even I gotta like do something for you on that one.
I'm gonna light a candle for you, buddy.
You know, it was,
I want to read what you
my,
drank.
my brothers was looking at me like, "What did you do with it?" I'm like, you know, I just had a drink. That's it. What type
I
of
want to
drink
read
was
what
it?
you drank, cause holy. But it wasn't only him.
Yeah,
Slick.
and him too.
And Vinny, my cousin Vinny, it's 86 right out the door. I said,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell was in there? And I gave it away because they wanted it.
Scarlett's a
I
mysterious
saw
woman.
you guys sharing it in the back.
She's a mysterious. So we need
She's-
to come up with a red drink, I think,
Mm-hmm.
to go more Scarlet. So what did you
good
learn
idea.
in the book about Scarlet?
Scarlett, I would say I would want to meet this type of woman one day.
Why?
To be honest with you, because hold on. Sorry. Because of her, like, I would say like there is. I'm just speaking on my generation. There is.
He's being careful with his words.
Yeah, yes.
that.
Because there is like women or girls that I meet that are pretty shy and not as wild as a Scarlett. So I would like that wild feel,
He's
and
such
a
a
woman
guy.
to actually, you know, pick me out as a target.
So Scarlet's pretty wild. She's
But Scarlett would be
she's
that type
free.
of woman that I'll go for, to be honest with you. Like if I would meet her, I'd be like, okay, I'm not letting you go.
Scarlett's open-minded.
Yes.
open-minded. Okay.
Oh, so you want to be twisted like a pretzel?
Oh, correct. Not that twisted, but you know,
Oh no,
spice.
you.
There's
no,
spice in it.
No, you
There's,
are that
no,
twisted.
there's
Yeah, you
spice
are
in
that
it.
twisted.
Like Jamaican spice, Haitian spice in it.
Yeah, and then you want to put a little Jamaican
some
spice.
seasoning
You're
in
very
it.
colorful. This book has changed my whole persona towards you.
Correct.
You are now my idol.
He will not
I'm
bounce
not
you
finished
every
with.
Friday,
I'm not finished
Slick.
with it though, but I do want to finish it though. I do want to finish it up because it is a very intriguing.
Who wouldn't
book.
want to finish something to put you on your back for the whole weekend?
It was a drink. It was. I mean, the drink
Now,
started
did
it
you
all.
have a little gubba when you were when you had a little gubba when you were reading the book?
Oh no, not at all. I was having something else beside Gubba. I felt like I didn't even know. Honestly, I had to take a detox that weekend because I was mostly drinking water and orange
Detox.
juice.
That's hilarious.
So I didn't really drink alcohol that
Now I'm
weekend.
gonna tell you the second book, Amy. I read the first couple of pages, like you told me to, and I reread them about 175 times.
The girls were reading them here last Friday.
Yes, they actually read it here and then gave me the book. It says, okay.
You know what it's like to read a book like that to your parents?
I used to do it all the time.
You read it out loud to your parents?
Of course.
But that wasn't for Stripper Gamble. That was the second book that they were reading.
My
Was it
mother
for
and-
Sink or Swim?
Yeah.
For Sink or Swim is the third book.
Third one. So the second one, that little racy one, and they
Yes.
right after the acknowledgments.
Love or Sanity.
For Love or Sanity. That's what they were reading out loud.
That was hot, baby.
Yes.
And it opens up hot.
Oh,
it just
yes.
gets hotter.
They got to page 1 and they went, I can't read this to
I
you
read the
guys."
first few pages about 175 times.
I think I might just
I'm-
skip.
You're gonna
skip.
jump
Yeah,
to
I might just skip.
I may
that
have
one.
memorized that first
Okay,
few pages.
I'll take your
Oh,
recommendation
you gotta check
and read
it
that
out.
one.
There's like so much.
Okay.
There's so much animation in that bad
Because I was
boy.
gonna go down the road like
Now
that.
these books are all fictional, right?
They are all fiction.
You sure? Because
Yes,
every
Freddie.
time I ask this question, I look, and there it is. She looks at him. You know what? There it is.
She looked at Ron.
Every time I ask that question, she looks at Ron.
How you
Do
like
I
that?
say fictional or not fictional? And I look at Ron, and you look at the Ron in the corner over there. I mean, it can be, it doesn't have to be. It could be a little bit mix of both.
Well, I say it's fiction. That's my story, and I'm sticking to
Right
it.
here, yeah. Me, if I wrote
But it
that
can't
book, it
be
would say
nonfiction.
nonfiction. How you like it now?
It could be somebody's life.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
A superhero?
Yes.
Probably Spider-Man.
Why?
Simply because he can climb those buildings. And he sticks to them.
I thought it had
to
something
have
to do
webbed
with the
hands
web.
would
There
be
you
a
go.
total bonus.
Webbed hands.
Webbed
Spider-Man.
hands, yeah.
And what's your favorite drink?
What's my favorite drink? I know what I don't like. I don't like any brown liquor. But that's it. Everything else, I'm good. I like tequila and I like vodka and I like cosmopolitans or apple martinis from back in the day.
You're not choosy.
No, not
As long as
really.
it's wet, pretty much.
Not that picky. I don't.
I don't mean. Oh, stop that!
It's like I tell you, this book takes you to parts unknown.
It really does unlock my mind because I was really closed-minded, and I'm like, okay, there must be a Scarlet out there.
You're
For
looking
me.
for a Scarlet.
Correct.
We should find a Scarlet for
Maybe you
Slick.
should open like an online dating service, Amy.
I'm a little busy.
I feel like
I don't know if I
gotta
can.
tell you, but
I don't know if
Amy,
I can
think-
juggle
think-
that.
I think that the book actually brings out things that you never. I mean, I never believed that Slick would ever even admit to this, but it brings out things of you that you always desire. Human beings have secret desires.
Correct.
That we control ourselves and don't show these desires is part of everyday living. But when you start reading this kind of material, the mystery and stuff on the new book and everything else and all of that, you become a detective. You begin to play the parts.
Well, I kind of want to know more about Amy's mind because you watch.
You don't want to go there. Because that's a scary place.
If you kind of watch Amy's mind when she goes her videos, you think, I think about you actually. I think about how intriguing you must be to live with and how your mind works on a daily basis because not only are you an author and you write these spectacular books, but what it would be like to be in your mind. It's like this mind mapping brain thing that I said last week. She goes from here to lamb chops to the microwave, to tortilla chips, to heating up the cheese, and then she goes, I gotta go, because I don't know where the lamb chops came from. And then she dances like Gaga coming out of a swimming pool. We're not gonna ask you any questions. We're just gonna go with it over here. We're gonna let him sit
Who
over here.
comes up with that stuff? You or Mr. Wonderful over here?
Oh, I come up with all the scenarios for the dance videos.
They want to
Most of
know
them.
if they had
He's
a.
had a couple of good ideas, but most of them are
They're
all
asking me here if you had a book club and everybody got into the book club to read the book. Would you participate in book clubs? It'd be tough to put you all over the country, but maybe you could do it virtually.
Of course.
That could be very interesting, right? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, you're going to teach people how to come out of a pool.
Well, I mean, anyone can come out. It's how you come out of the pool.
It's how, right? It's how you come out of the pool.
It's them. Do you know water is wet, but people always wear it differently,
Yes.
right? I mean, Slick gets that. Like, Slick is so into this material, he's out of his mind right now.
Yeah, because
one that
there's
took
different
that
ways
book.
you get out of. Some people look like wet animals. Some people look majestic coming out of the water.
You
Like
gotta have to kick the animal
have
thing,
to
baby.
have- yeah.
I'm gonna tell
You
you, her
have to
book
have
is
the
called-
attitude.
He needs to get away from this whole thing. His whole mind now has gone in a different direction.
it does.
Would you rather read a book, a paper book, or an ebook?
A paper book.
Why?
The ebook, although I like its convenience and I like its quick, you get it fast if you want it. You read it the second you can get it. I don't like how it moves fast. Like if you miss a page, you got to go back and back
You
and
gotta
back.
go back. You
It drives
can't
me
really
crazy.
ear tag it, right? Either.
No, you cannot dog ear it.
People want to know if
dog
you
ear?
read the book
Dog
to,
ear,
yeah.
if you read the book to rhyme. Oh, baby, you gotta read about that one.
I'd read it.
They want to know. They want to know if you spend time reading your material to rhyme.
Do I spend time reading it to him?
Yeah.
Out loud? No.
Or you're not gonna do it in silence.
That's true.
You know?
I do let him read it before it's published, though, which is
No,
very
but they
nice
want
of
to.
me.
No, they're looking at it a different way. They want to know if you guys get into the material.
Okay, let's add this
Not
to
really.
the question: bath or shower?
What about it?
Do you prefer a bath or a shower?
I haven't taken a bath in like 25 years.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
your book is definitely bath material, baby.
That's what I'm
Bad
thinking.
material.
You're reading
I
that,
don't
reading
like.
it in a bathtub?
Ugh, no. I
We're
mean, I
gonna
lived
create-
most
yes,
of my
we're
life in
gonna- we're
Manhattan.
gonna
You don't go in the
create
bathtub.
a waterproof book.
We could put a CBD bath bomb in it.
Oh yeah, you can put lots of stuff in the shot in the tub.
Some rose petals.
I don't know about that.
Some
'cause then you gotta
sangria
clean
from
all that
Casa Mia.
afterwards.
Open up the
Hey,
book.
look at Casa Mia. She says, nah, you gotta clean that afterwards.
Do you have a favorite chapter in For Stripper Gamble?
Do I have a favorite chapter? Not really. Well, actually,
Or favorite scene?
a favorite scene is probably my first scene with Jackie, who we've discussed Scarlett quite extensively, but we haven't talked about Jackie. And Jackie's the bravest out of the three, because she not only does she want to take revenge on her sister's killer, but she also wants to rob the casino at the same time. So she's the most ambitious. And my favorite scene is actually when she's coming to Vegas and she's talking about, she has a ride from a mutual friend, and she comes there and she announces basically what she plans to do, like in her head. Like, okay, it's time now. Like, I waited till I was 21. I've gotten permission. I'm going to come here. I'm going to kill this guy. And then as she stays, she learns that she's going to actually perform a heist of sorts.
I was going to say, what did she get permission to do? So, Slick, you haven't read Jackie.
I haven't read Jackie, to be honest with you. But I have to say, from your interpretation, I probably might still pick Scarlett, to be honest. But I will read up on Jackie and what is it?
Scarlett is sexier, so I understand Slick's position.
What is it? I met Scarlett as a drink on Friday, and I read about her. I read about her for, I would say, what is it? A day and a half. But I still want to read
All right, so
more
let me
about
ask
For
you,
Stripper
Slick, if
Gamble.
Scarlett were a drink, what kind of drink would she be?
She wouldn't be a rum.
Let's talk in your mic.
She wouldn't be a rum.
She
She
would
would be
not be rum.
something smooth.
Like what?
She wouldn't be a rum. I don't know what type. Like, it has to be. It wouldn't be dark. She would be light. It would be smooth. Not smooth like a gubba, but as in.
Cool.
But she'd have to be red with the strawberry.
Red with it.
I would
okay.
say that would be
What-
a Scarlet for me.
Amy, if Scarlett were a drink, what would she be?
I just don't know what type.
I think she would have what's that? That vodka that's cinnamon flavored. It's like
Mia.
a Mia. You would know maybe.
I don't know vodka that's cinnamon, but Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh yeah,
That's cinnamon with
Fire.
Fireball. That's true.
I think
she
we
is,
might have
is
some
a
of that.
Fireball.
Amy, they're asking me
fireball.
what is
Okay.
That's actually a good call on the rocks.
Amy, they're asking
Yeah,
me
with
what
a
is
little chicer.
what is the closest personality of all your books that resembles closest to you? And you got a lot of them, so.
I am in every single character. There's a part of me, even in the men.
Even in the men. So these
Yeah.
are all coming from experiences, or these are things you're making up?
No, just like pieces of me I can see in every single character I've ever written, even the small, minor ones. I take a little bit of myself, especially in the last book.
Simran, did you have any idea?
So when I'm reading
How many people
it,
that you married?
there's like a piece. So when I'm reading it, there's a piece of Amy in the book. Guys.
In every
The
character.
more I talk to Amy, I see a lot of pieces of Amy in the book. I would tell you so. Yeah, look, he's laughing in the corner. It's hilarious. And people are they're actually writing in here asking, where the hell did this come from? They want to know more about who you are and what you do.
I mean, I definitely have a vivid imagination. I almost feel like I'm channeling the characters half the time. It's like comes to me, especially when late at night, I get some great ideas, and I just go with it. And I never know if it's gonna. I keep about 50% of what I write, and then I change it, and then I make it something else. So most of my writing is really just rewriting and editing and, deleting. So I never quite know where I'm going. And I don't write in order either. So that also adds another element to it. I put it all together later. I don't go with an outline. I never had any structured writing classes that I believed in that I thought weren't a waste of time. So I just have my own system. And it might take me a little bit longer at the end to put everything together, but I couldn't do it any other way, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Steve from New York Sound is going to be here Monday. We're going to have laughs on Monday.
Nice.
He wants to know if you have a theatrical background.
If I have a theatrical, not so
Background.
much the theater. The theater was not really my thing because I liked independent film and being on camera. I was more like I like being on camera now, you know. Being in a play was very satisfying, but there was just too much rehearsing. I didn't care enough, you know, to rehearse it every day for 90 days and then do the same performance night after night. You know, I made very good friends doing it when I did do it, but that was really the only benefit for me, personally. It's just a preference. So I do have a little bit of a theatrical background, but not a lot.
All right, let's go to commercial break. When we
I
come
just
back.
figured with Vegas and everything else. And you never worked in Vegas either, right?
No, I never worked in Vegas.
You know, because it's a hopping. I understand the setting you put in there is hopping. It's something different. And everybody wants Vegas to reopen. I mean, you've ever been to Vegas?
Yes.
It's a hell of a town. Let me tell you, it's.
Yeah, I love it.
It has a store in every corner.
If you could have dinner with one of the favorite authors, who would it be and what would you ask them?
Of my favorite authors?
Uh-huh.
Well, it goes back. Jacqueline Suzanne was my original incentive for writing. Valley of the Dolls is my all-time favorite book. I've read it maybe 6-7 times. Every once in a while when I'm not feeling creative, I'll pick it up and I'll leaf through it and I'll read a section of it. So yes, I would love to have picked her brain.
Well, I got a follow-up question from Jeff Goldberg, who's having his opening and promo stuff for you. He asks, who would you want to have met in history? Not an author necessarily, but anybody in history.
Probably Eleanor Roosevelt.
And tell us why.
She was the strength behind the president, I thought. I just want to know more about her, to be honest. I'm curious. I was always curious about her, just what her life was like. Reading about it doesn't tell me enough. I would have loved to meet her personally.
Interesting, right?
I think I do have a
You
Drake
got to learn
for-
the author
You gotta
before
learn,
you buy the book,
right? We got to learn.
How do we buy the book?
Oh, we buy the book very simply. All you have to really do is Google me or put my name into Amazon. You can go to my website, amyminty.com, and it'll prompt you and you can buy the book very simply. What else? How else? Book signings. You know, hopefully I'll be able to have a few more in the future. We just don't know right now. Might even be virtual. Might even be something here. Who knows, you know?
Yes. We're gonna
So
definitely
there's
do that.
many ways to buy the book.
All right, when we come back from commercial break, we're going to have our very own book signing. Amy Minty's going to sign a book, give us a little bit of Amy Minty behind the scenes, and then we have Dr. Dan joining us, energy healing.
It's gonna be a
How
lot of fun.
to relax. We've got a lot to do in the next
Yeah,
hour.
she should put you in a table in the back.
I think Danielle Boujon got a little, I don't know where she is. Maybe she's
doing
hot,
some
maybe
stuff
she's
over there.
finished. Some dancing coming up, so stay tuned. It's also time for Casa Mia for some Viernes Social. I guess I drank half my
She's turning
sangria
Puerto Rican
already.
on Friday.
Puerto Rican Fridays for me. Stay tuned. Give us a call at 888-994-4995. Press 1 for Studio A, and we will be right back.
Amy Minty combines the hilarity of For Better or Money, the eroticism of For Love or Sanity, the mystique of For Sink or Swim, and the suspense of For Sex or Revenge, making her fifth novel, For Strip or Gamble, her best to date. Get yours today at amyminty.com or amazon.com. Get yours now.
Kids for Kids Ministry. The vision is to see children in Haiti emerge from extreme poverty into an extraordinary destiny in Christ. The problem is the orphans in Haiti lack clean water to drink and food sustainability. These children need art-integrated education, medical needs, shoes, clothes, a lunch program, and teacher salary aid. The mission is to sponsor local leaders in Haiti to support them in the care of orphans and vulnerable children. In January of 2020, Kids for Kids traveled to Haiti to visit the orphans at their home and at their school. The school has now grown to 30 children attending daily classes, but there are many things to improve upon. To help us or to donate, contact Patty Paget at Kids for Kids Ministry, 561-876-1710. That's Kids for Kids Ministry at 561-876-1710.
Don't know how I'm feeling tonight, but I swear I'm fine. I'm broken inside.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
As the coronavirus pandemic continues to run its course, Paramount Property Maintenance is offering the community a helping hand. Introducing the COVID-19 Action Disinfecting Plan, a one-of-a-kind procedure that will effectively clean and disinfect your business or place of residence. Paramount Property Maintenance has years of experience in dealing with biological contaminants, and their methods are proven to be more reliable and more extensive than any janitorial or cleaning service in South Florida. The COVID-19 Action Procedure features the use of hospital-grade disinfectant recommended by the CDC, as well as a highly trained sanitation team that will make sure every surface in the room receives proper treatment. Contact Paramount Property Maintenance today at 305-761-8191 to make your home or workplace COVID-19 free.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Why, thank you. So, would you like a book?
Yes, please.
Okay, great.
To Mia.
To Mia?
Yes.
Perfect. You're very welcome. Where are you from, Mia?
I'm from New Jersey originally. Grew up here.
Which part?
Manasquan.
Okay. I went to high school in Clinton.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Historical Clinton.
Nice.
Yeah, what a time that was.
I like a romance book. I think it's really nice. I like the little sexiness of it. It kind of gives you like hope or like what you would want to be, you know? I think it's really cool.
Well, I'm very glad you like it.
Thank you so much.
Yep. This one should provide a lot of inspiration, depending on what you want to do, when you want to go. My favorite part after a book signing is my favorite thing to, and that is dancing. So, here we go.
Funky, y'all.
Music.
Y'all, let's forget about the facts of this one. Release the energy inside you to this one. Let go of your worries and stress to this one. Cause this is the one that will make you excel. That groove. Funky.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Callaway here, VoiceOver Connection, and I'm here to tell you.
Welcome to a photo shoot in the
Hold on to
studio.
your mic.
She got to take a breath. You got a drink by Casamia.
I'm going to tell you, I was very nice because I was going to pop another song on you.
Until you sat down.
Until you sat down. I was going to pop another song on you and keep it going for 15 minutes to see what would last longer.
You know I
Music?
can't breathe.
With the mask
After one
longer than
song.
you? Isolate. Hey, okay, that's fine.
Ready to go to commercial break?
Let's do that.
When we come back, we've got Dr. Dan joining us. We're going to let Amy catch her breath. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Press 1 for Studio A, and we will be right back.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
Amy Minty combines the hilarity of For Better or Money, the eroticism of For Love or Sanity, the mystique of For Sink or Swim, and the suspense of For Sex or Revenge, making her fifth novel, For Strip or Gamble, her best to date. Get yours today at amyminty.com or amazon.com. Get yours now.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff, your branding specialist with Promo Stuff For You. So we're entering the new year. By now everybody has gotten their corporate gift, so this time of year generally is quiet with the exception of marketing departments trying to figure out what they're going to do for 2020. So it's really important that a company figures out and does proper planning throughout the year as to what type of marketing they want to do. At Promo Stuff For You, I love being able to sit down with a client and figuring exactly what they want to do, when they want to do it, and time it with the various events that they might have coming up.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You remember? You can even remember that. I'm kind of hanging back and relaxing, talking to our guests here. Happy Friday. I know, after the show, you're going to yell at me. You're like my dad.
I'm gonna.
You're like Dad.
Not for nothing, but my cousin Vinny, can you move back a little bit?
I actually just looked up and went, oh,
Vinny,
okay.
just keep going. I'll let you know in a second what to start. That's good. Right there is good. Just
Wow.
get out of my view here.
Wow.
Wow. Have you ever seen a photo shoot like this?
Freddie.
Excuse
Wow.
me.
All right. We're going to fix that camera on
Fix
Amy
that
and
camera, it's crooked.
Dr. Dan. You know, Danielle stands in front of me and I don't see anything until she shifts, and then I go, wow.
How can you not see? Yeah, and you know that's a good word, anything.
Wow.
So you see nothing? There's nothing
I
there to
see.
see?
I see. Wow.
I love photography.
You know, you
It's
just
better
like
than anything
Danielle.
else.
You're just like Danielle.
No, I like when Danielle's taking pictures.
Remember when Danielle had the feather necklace on that one
I
time?
remember when
And
Danielle
you said it
didn't
was like the
speak
Great
English.
Alps. Danielle always
No,
spoke.
she speaks fantastic.
Yeah,
No, you speak. Are you kidding? You're like an Americana.
She says I still don't speak English, Freddie.
Now, Danielle, where do you get your models from?
I work with some of them. Her mom worked with me, did a lot of photo shoots.
Her mom?
Her mom.
Yeah.
I like to meet her mom. I love to meet her mom.
And I love what Mia says she ran out of wine. She didn't expect so many people.
We have wine. We have the beautiful models. We got the Amp Girls going here. We got guests. We got
I gotta tell you,
Dancing Amy doing her thing.
I don't think I've worn a bathing suit that looked like that.
I don't think anybody
maybe
should wear a
since I was
bathing suit that looks
16.
like that.
I mean, oh my God. I remember, back in the day, my dad went.
I gotta
"No,
tell you,
don't
does
think-"
that bathing suit come in different colors? I mean, does that whole thing come
And
in
you
different?
care about the colors?
I do. Absolutely, because I like her to wearing about 20 of them.
Oh my gosh. We've got Amy Minji joining us. You got to see Amy dance. If you missed Amy dancing, you can rewind it. You can
Wow, you
find
don't
all of
wanna
her
miss
books
Amy.
for Strip or Gamble at amyminty.com and on Amazon. Look for Amy Minty. This is the 5th book, and we need to create a Scarlet. We also have Dr. Dan joining us, which is kind of cool. Dr. Dan does energy healing.
Yes, but before we get to Dr. Dan, Amy, people are asking if they buy the book, will you dance and deliver it?
Nothing's out of the question. Depending on the vicinity,
I don't
and if
know.
I can travel,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
why
know-
not?
I don't know about that.
We can
delivery.
hashtag dance and deliver on her social media.
I tell you what,
postings.
somebody's gonna dance for you. I can't tell you it's gonna be Amy. Somebody will bring in a dance to you if you order the book. That's one thing. And the other thing is, before we get to Doc, I want to bring in Dawn the Book,
Let's
who
do
is
it.
providing the
Jewelry.
jewelry for the ladies that are wearing their thing.
Nobody's asking.
And there she is, the beautiful
Hey.
Dawn DeMarco Book.
Hello, hello.
And how are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you good? You gotta turn that speaker so we
Are
can
you
hear it.
creating new pieces, or what pieces are you using for Danielle's photo shoot?
Well, I brought whatever I had left in inventory before the pandemic. So we're just using existing pieces, but I was watching Downton Abbey last night, and I was inspired by a piece that one of the characters had on, so I'm going to create that piece. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be a choker, but it's going to have some draping down. It's going to be amazing. really beautiful. And I think I'm going to do it in pearls because I just love pearls, and you can't go wrong with pearls because it goes with everything.
Sparkle of Life. Dawn makes the most spectacular jewelry. Like I told you today, Freddie,
Yeah.
this show brought to you by the letter D.
This is a live show.
You got Dawn, you got Dawn, you got Don, you got Dan. Don hasn't come yet. You
I
got
got the
Dr. Dan.
quadruple D's.
And you got Danielle.
What do you call six? Six sex?
No sex in the word. That'd be sex.
What is six?
Sextuplets?
Sex. A lot of D's. But Dawn, I wanted to ask you, Dawn, you got to experience a little bit of our Viernes Social, which is Friday, Sunday, Friday. And the Latino ladies left because forget about it.
Fuego left.
Now, check this out. See that? See that?
Wow.
Now,
There's really no other word other than wow.
that is Miami. That is
Wow.
Florida. That
Oh
lady
my
over there, that is
gosh.
pure Florida.
Can you turn
Holy
around?
mac. I gotta tell you, you're gonna have to lock the door because this is a close-up.
Danielle. Yeah, maybe don't turn around. Turn back around. Go back the other way.
No,
So
you could-
sorry.
honey, you can keep turning around all you want. Slick. You guys better say I love you, Freddie.
Amy, you ready for that? Amy, is this not perfect for your book?
It is perfect.
Which book would you pair with that bathing suit?
Ooh.
The cover, the undercover.
I think, which character would I put in it?
Or book?
What
Was there
book?
a book that would go? Or character?
I think I have to get closer here.
Go
Hold
ahead,
on.
go get closer.
Ooh.
Don't get too
should
close,
go
because
in
there's
for
really
Lover
nothing there.
Sanity.
For love or sanity?
Yeah, this
Now,
one.
I gotta ask Danielle. Let me ask you, Danielle, the clothing that you are displaying, where is it coming from?
They
Well,
bring
there's
their
their own stuff.
Wow.
It's pretty.
We're doing a fashion show next time.
I'm going to clear the parking lot for you. The guys are thanking me. My audience is thanking me. I'm going to tell you something, not for nothing.
You
but
know-
we're going to create a runway from back
And you were
to-
complaining
look at
that I
this.
got a
Look,
rose?
Look at this. This is what you call this beauty in motion.
And you were complaining that I got a rose?
Now you can keep
I
all
can
the.
keep the rose all I
thank
want?
you. I just want to say I love Fridays. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We don't have a camera on them, but Danielle will be posting a lot of these pictures so you can see them.
Danielle, I
because it is a
promise you I will
midday
have
show.
20 cameras in this studio next time we do that.
And there you have it. We've got Dr. Dan joining us also, and I spoke with Dr. Dan last week about what she does. And it's pretty interesting how she does energy healing, and she doesn't have to even be near you. Doesn't have to be. So, welcome, Dr. Dan.
Now, I want to understand, Dr. Dan.
Thank you for
Because
having me here.
You can turn that speaker down a little bit. There used to be in the day something called the evil eye, and there used to be in the day something called the healthy eye.
I've never
when
heard
I
of
was
that.
growing up, when I was growing up, my grandparents always talk about the healthy eye. I didn't really understand what the hell they were talking about because I was young. But then I heard a little background in the post shows that we were doing and the production meetings we were having, that you are able to do healing simply by seeing people. Is that correct?
Yes, and I don't have to see people to do that.
So how do you do that?
You use your mind. When you tune into someone, you can do remote healing. I've done work with my uncle in China while I was here.
And you can do it virtually, you can do it just by sitting here, you can help clear energy of people.
Oh, yes.
So you can help me right now?
You don't need help with all your dance.
Well, that's good.
So Amy, if you were going to go to Dr. Dan, what would you want help in?
Oh, where should I start? I guess I'd probably, first things first, I'd be like, can you make me sleep better? That would be probably the first one.
Oh, actually, that's one of the areas I focus on, is
Really?
help people to get a good night's sleep.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I've done a lot of workshops and talks on that very topic.
Oh, do you hear that, Ron?
Do you hear that, Ron?
You hear that, Ron? We could actually sleep. I think sleep is probably the one thing that so many people need help on.
I think we have a new show.
Especially right now, given the big environment, it impacts a lot of people.
I think you're absolutely right. I think we have a new show called Do You Hear That, Ron? I think we're going to start with that. But I got to tell you, you're absolutely right.
It should be a nonfiction book, really. Sooner rather than later.
We'll let you direct it. I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I
It's a
think
matter
you're
of time.
100% right with what's going on right now around us. Now, tell us also, you do also physical work?
I do hands-on touch too. So I do have a license to touch people. For that, I went to massage school to get a massage license.
Is that like Reiki?
It's a system that's much more comprehensive than Reiki.
Okay.
Yeah, it's largely based on Chinese medicine. It has 9 energy systems. It's like your physical anatomy. You have your different systems. You have your respiratory system, your circulation system. In the energy, it's the same thing. You have your chakras is one system. You have your meridians. You have your electric system, aura. All those are different energy systems that we work with.
And you have 7 ways to increase energy. So last night, of course, I didn't sleep as per usual. So I'm thinking, oh, Dr. Dan, she's already feeling my energy. She's already giving me more energy than I need. At 5 a.m., I think I was texting you. And not that I heard back from you for a couple hours.
You're going to be texting by yourself.
And then I was texting Faith at 5:30. And I'm thinking, Dr. Dan, I need your help. So I was going through some of the steps on blowing out the candle, under your collarbone, all these things that give you more energy. But how can you help sleep? Because clearly Amy and I got to get some sleep. Ron may not, but we got to get some sleep.
Sleep is something that's really interesting. People say you fall asleep, you fall in love. So it's not something you can force.
You fall in love and you fall asleep. How do you like that?
It usually doesn't work out very well, but okay. I'm just saying. What do I know?
So to fall asleep, you really need to create an environment, both inside, like internally in your body, from your emotional side, physical, energetic, all the different, and mental, all different bodies within you. You need to be able to calm and relax. And then you need your external environment to also be conducive to you falling asleep.
Yeah, but what about hormones? And they kind of do. You're too young, Amy, to have hormone imbalance, okay? But people like me that are over that 5-0, that we try all these things and you can't balance the energy versus the sleep versus driving your partner absolutely crazy. I'm tripping over things. I can't be alone. I can't walk and wear a mask at the same time. Clearly, this is now a fact that wherever Dina is, this is like a factual piece. I cannot walk and wear a mask, so forget sleeping. Can you help people like me? Don't laugh over there.
I'll answer for you, Doc. No.
Actually, absolutely, because first thing first, given everything that's going on, it triggers our stress hormone. So when you talk about hormone, you cannot ignore the adrenaline and cortisol, especially given how long we've been in this pandemic situation. So everyone's cortisol is really high. When you have that out of balance, it impacts all other hormones in the body because everything is interconnected.
I got to tell you something. All I need to sleep, to calm down, is a set with Danielle Bouillon.
That's not going to make you sleep, though, honey.
Are you kidding? I could take a nap right now. I'm done. I'm watching what's going on.
What, do you need a cigarette and a nap and you're done?
Are you kidding me? Look at this. I'm walking over there. I'm watching over here. My head is so exhausted from going 360.
Wow, you're in a good seat because I don't see it until they're in front of me.
You can thank me later when she ain't around. I love this man behind you in that corner. You got to sit there from now on. That is your Ron seat. I love it. But I'm watching creativity here, and I'm feeling all week this has been high strung. All week. Doc, all of this was turned over yesterday. This was a madhouse. These kids are exhausted. And what happens is when you go to sleep at night, all you see is change. You're seeing things going on, so you try to read a book. You try to relax. I could do that. I'm watching a Photoshop over there. I could do that. If you can't sleep today, you know something? I'm going to hit you over the head with a hammer.
Yeah, but I'm not a guy. I don't have boy brain.
All the guys, look at
I do not have boy brain is all I can say, Dr. Dan.
Slick's earpiece was out of his ear, and I'm calling him, Slick, can you hear me? And I said, Slick, turn your earpiece. Look, it ain't even in his ear. Look, he's walking away. He is so mesmerized by what's going on around us. We are now in our normal zone, which hasn't happened in months, Doc.
I also want to ask you, are you a shaman also?
I've gone through shamanic training.
Be careful.
She's got into what?
Shamanic training.
Why should I be careful?
Just be careful.
Why?
Because she can see all. She sees all. She knows all.
Then you know that this house is clean. This house is nothing but good vibes, trying to make everybody happy. From every point of life. There is from A to Z in here. There ain't nobody carrying any hardship in here. I mean, people are being creative. They're being photogenic. You have authors in the house. How many authors do you know can dance? You have our producers doing what they do best. So you should be able to feel all that.
I do feel the vibe here. It's really nice. And that doesn't necessarily help you to sleep.
Thank you very much. It absolutely does not help you to sleep. She says, I need to get to know you a little bit better. Welcome to our home.
We will create the sleeping set.
Let's go to commercial break, 888-994-4995. When we come back, more with Amy Minty, more with Dr. Dan. We've got Dawn DeBook. She left. These models. We don't even have a third camera. One day you're going to follow my thought process. Now you want a third camera over there, don't you?
I want 5 cameras.
Yeah.
But
if you had listened to me, Lucy,
and if Danielle is in
listen.
the house, I want 20 cameras. I'm going to put a camera on you.
Lucy, listen, an hour ago when I said we need a camera, you went...
I think we need a few goes and a few. You know, I've always wanted to do a show with Danielle, and she always told me, no, not yet. You got to let me know when.
Soon, she says.
First this?
Tequila first.
You want to put
Where's
your
where's our bartender? Tequila first. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Callaway here from the VoiceOver Connection, and I'm here to tell you that you're missing out. Everybody has a dream, something that they believe can change their life or even change the world. The difference between letting that dream slip and making it come true all depends on whether or not you can make the world believe your dream too. Here at the VoiceOver Connection, we specialize in selling dreams. Our team of well-connected and influential voices will help take your ambitions, your deepest and wildest aspirations to places that you never imagined you could reach. The time for dreaming is over. You've done enough of that already. It's time to take action. Elevate your business by giving your dream a voice. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or email us at thebrooklynCafeTV@gmail.com. Because a dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I want a bush!
I wish I had something to throw at you. Where's that duck?
Danielle, take me with you, please.
Gosh. By the
I
way,
go to the bush.
We're back.
With you. We're back.
You are just like at a whole nother level. I don't even think he had
I
any.
didn't know the camera was on.
And we are back at our
And we're back.
Vietnamese Social, and there
That
you
was
have it.
That was my wickedness.
Your
you gotta zoom in
wickedness.
on them. That was my wickedness.
And there you have it. Wow.
Danielle Boujon has taken the whole crew out to shoot in the bushes.
In the bushes. She says,
I wanted
goodbye,
to
I'm
make
going
sure
to the
there
bushes.
there was clearing a path.
So Dr. Dan says she's watching our show. I gave her an option yesterday. I said, do you want to come in or do this virtually? And this was at 10 o'clock last night when we got home, so it was very late. And what did she tell me? I'm coming in. Glad you came in?
I'm so glad I came.
Not many people can actually handle this level of craziness.
Well, we're just having a little fun. I gotta go.
Tell us more about what type of patient comes to you.
My best patients are the people who are quite successful actually in life. They're really successful. They're quite open-minded, and they don't know anything about energy healing. They've gone through the Western medicine doctors. They haven't been able to get any improvement of their symptoms. Then they come to me.
Is
So-
energy healing different than acupuncture? Because I haven't gone for acupuncture since the pandemic. Again, part of my issue, I know. Different than acupuncture, or it still works with the same meridians?
It's actually a lot different. We do have a little bit overlap on the meridians. So sometimes I work on the meridian points on the bodies, like acupressure with my fingers. But we do a lot more with energy healer because we do move through other energy systems. And I do a lot of work on the emotional issues too.
Okay, so hold on. So you don't want anybody who is emotionally stable.
Who's
or-
emotionally stable?
Nobody.
Nobody here, anyway.
You know anybody who's
Maybe
physically
Ron is.
stable? He ain't emotionally stable. Are you kidding me? I gotta keep 3 eyes on that guy over there. You want to have people right now who are questioning if they can function normally under the circumstances.
I get a wide variety of people. Some people, they just cannot sleep. And some people, they just have one issue, one autoimmune disease. Otherwise, they're functioning pretty well. So
I got about 400 people you just walked into. Everybody in here can't function. They'll function from every direction.
Well, how do you do it? Because you don't need to see someone. You said you can even do this virtually or on the phone. How does that happen?
we do it through Zoom.
But you're here now, so you can look at any of us and you can energy help us? She's laughing. Look. And I said to her on the phone when I interviewed her, I said, why are you laughing? And she
Because
says,
you want her to help you.
Well, it's just so much fun to do, especially do the remote work. Like knowing someone's halfway across the world, you do some work on them. They, like, I told you over the phone the other day. I had a client with a lot of knee pain. So she was in her living room. I was in my living room. I did some work over the Zoom. And by the end of the session, I said, just get up, walk around, see how you feel. And she got up. She said, oh my God, most of the pain was gone. It's like it's just really cool. You can just sit in your home, wave your hands, do something, and the symptoms
you have any
change.
pain other than me?
Yes, I had to go outside to the bush
You need to go to the bushes.
to find the relief of my pain.
Well, we have a friend of ours that has pain in her jaw. Can you help with that type of thing as well?
Yes, we actually do a little bit more than that. So pain in the jaw usually comes from someone who's a type A personality, who really has a mission, has a plan, wants to get things done. And when they get stopped, they get frustrated, and it can get into the jaws.
And can you help release some of that?
Yes. We just balance the energy of wood element in terms of the Chinese medicine.
Can you help people that have foggy brain?
You?
Because everybody in here that works for us, little foggy.
Well, 'cause
it's
they
like
work-
London.
They work for us.
Yeah, it's like London. You got to clear the fog.
She's laughing. We make her laugh too?
Slick, she's laughing, Slick.
Because that's false. I feel like we should listen to Don. Everybody listen to Don.
Thank you. Everyone listen to Dawn more.
Yeah, guys, listen to the one who trips and can't fall asleep
I
at
have no
night.
foggy brain, but it's interesting because I was thinking of somebody else with a jaw, and then Amy's like, oh. So, Ron, you have jaw pain? No, Amy has jaw pain. Amy, you have jaw pain.
I don't have jaw pain.
Now, you know, I
Maybe-
could take that
maybe
in a whole
scolding
different
you
light.
Don't even go there. Just stop right now.
And the book over there is, I can take that. You know, it's like they say,
Slick.
Doc,
Does
my
Scarlett have
elbow
jaw pain?
hurts when I do this. Then don't do that.
He goes, Scarlett wouldn't have jaw pain.
Amy wants to know if Dr. Dan can get rid of a pain in the ass she lives with.
Put a Band-Aid
be a
on
little
the,
bit more
put a
difficult.
Band-Aid on
But
the
I think
pimple on
people are looking for more energy. People are looking for a way to feel better without taking medication, people are so fearful of acupuncture, of massage, and the fact that you can do this virtually is incredible.
It is. Yeah, I agree. It amazes me every single time.
And you also do a podcast now every week.
I was going to ask her that. Yeah.
I've been doing a Facebook Live interview on the war's impact on society, on the social fabric. It's actually, my intention is to go beyond that, beyond just the impact of war. There is also, if we look at the social injustice, the political oppression, all those things actually impact individuals. Especially, take an example of a veteran, a soldier, someone goes to the war, they come back, they become a different person. They carry the terror of the war with them when they come home. And that terror gets passed to their children. They may not be aware of it. A lot of veterans I work with, they don't talk about those things with their family, but the children can feel that, they can sense it. And they respond to the terror instead of responding to their father.
People are writing in and asking, not only war, but they're saying about divorce. How it affects the person involved, the two people involved, and the children.
Yes, especially when you get into a nasty custody fight.
We talked about, and when we talked about war, and say your parents were involved in a war and you weren't there, how the trickle down is, what the impact is, and how that impacts your life going forward, World War II, all of these things that you and I have always talked about. There's so much to what she does, I can't even get a clear picture because you do so many things.
Well, the bottom line also, people are saying, they're writing in and saying, you know, divorce today is different than divorce 4 months ago. The impact psychologically.
Yeah, because more people are going to get divorced, I think.
Well, it's a different type of divorce that's going on right now. They're talking about people coming back from the war right now from Afghanistan and all this stuff. They're in the military. What's going on in the military has changed in the last 4 months. It's like Six says, it's all about the timing of this thing. It has changed people's perspective. Green is no longer green. It's a different shade of green. And I mean, they're writing in here and they're telling me, your services right now are more necessary than ever because people are trying to figure out what the hell is going on around them.
So it's what you do here. You bring so much joy to the world with your creativity and just simply to be able to carve a space and time to have some fun. It's
That's
a great contribution to the world.
She hit it. That's why we have the dancing off.
We've got the dancing drinking author, and that's what we try and do. We try to put some levity in life.
You got to. You got to let a little steam loose. I mean, how many grown-ups that you know are going to sign a book and dance of joy up there? Ain't nobody. I can't find nobody to do something
You know, who
like
has
that.
a bartender at 12 o'clock? Not one, but two. And of course, this segment brought to you by Gubba Rum. Amy, you did a great piece on Gubba Rum the other day.
Did you like it, Dawn?
I liked it.
Great, good.
And what do we have coming up for the weekend?
Oh, another music video on Sunday,
me up. Her
7
delivery is
p.m.
so funny.
Stay tuned, live.
Now, do you sing?
Nope, I try not to.
Ron told me you sang.
Oh,
He
did
says
Ron
you're
say
very
I
shy.
sing? No.
He says you're very shy.
He's actually going to get me voice lessons just so I don't sing as badly.
You don't sing as badly.
Yeah. So.
Did you play the piano?
No, I
Does
don't play any
anybody here
instruments.
play the piano?
Not good at that.
The book, do you play the piano? Yes, you do.
Slick does.
Slick doesn't play the piano. He had me believing that for a day.
Slick, you play?
He doesn't even know what a key is.
Dina, you play? I wish. I'm going to find a piano teacher.
Mia, you play the piano?
I played the keyboard a little bit when I was younger.
Well, that's close. A keyboard's a
Okay,
keyboard.
don't get me.
That's the problem.
You need a letter.
What do you need?
As long as you give me the letters, I don't.
She needs the letters on the keyboard.
You want me to paint the letters on the keyboard?
If
Really?
you put the letters and stickers on the keyboard, I can play you a couple songs.
Are you serious?
There you go. I am so
like paint-
wired here. I
like
got to
paint
tell
by
you.
numbers.
So when is your next Facebook live stream, Amy?
Oh, the music video?
Yes.
It is going to be this Sunday at 7 p.m. on my Facebook live page, my personal page, not my author page, simply because I have more friends on my personal page. So.
But we don't know what we're doing yet.
Oh, we know. Yes, this one is actually a little bit more planned out, even though I never rehearse. At least we know what song. Sometimes we don't know what song until 2 hours before. But Ron and I actually have decided which song, and it's going to be emphasizing, just the modern day woman.
Because so much of what you do is about women empowerment. And as you read the books, I want people to understand the message of what you're trying to portray. So share with that.
Just feeling as a woman, and I can't speak for men because I'm not one, but I suppose they should feel the same. Just feeling good about yourself and being confident, secure. Being kind should make anyone confident. Even when you feel like giving up, don't. Because other people, you might feel like the biggest idiot and the biggest loser, but somebody out there is admiring you for whatever you're doing. And you have to think about it that way. Personally, I think.
And it's funny because it takes a whole lot more courage to do something than not. It's easy to sit home and just point out everybody else and not do anything. But it takes a lot of courage to express how you feel because you don't want to be judged. And you know what? That's good. That's a good thing. I think we need a little bit more of that. We're talking about change and everything else. All that goes with the psychiatry and the sociology of the brain. I think you should do a little bit more and feel a little bit more, and there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. You just bring it forward and let it happen. And if you don't like it, you don't have to look. But if you want to have fun with it,
check out amyminty.com. Get your book for Strip or Gamble. Have some fun. Slick shaking his head, yes.
Have somebody read it to you.
Jay Harmon says slick. Thank you. Amy says slick. You are slick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're all loving you.
Very slick.
Dr. Dan, how do we help people get some more confidence and energy? How do they contact you?
They can go to my website, drdanzhou.com, or just go to my business website, radianthealthandwellbeing.com.
Where are you located? Where's your physical office?
My physical office is in Lake Worth, and I am available through Zoom all over the world.
So everything is there. All she has to do is tap in. I'm afraid if she taps into us. Can you imagine?
I think we may end up corrupting her. Amy, how do people get your book?
Oh, anyone can buy my book by Googling my name, putting my name into Amazon, or my website, which is also my name, amyminty.com.
And I just want to say, Mia, Casa Mia we're going to have to put it on, the Tiki Hut's going to have to be put on wheels.
But I have to tell you, we can't end a Friday, we can't end a Viernes Social without a drink from Gubba Rum. So I don't know if Dina's going to do it or Mia's going to do it.
I got it, guys.
You got it, guys?
Coconut mojitos to end this.
A Gubba Rum mojito.
Oh my God, from A Finger.
I'll take this. No, I'm just kidding. I'll let you have the Scarlet.
A Finger.
Amy, this
Mia.
could be a Scarlet. You have one?
Yeah, it looks like a Scarlet.
Dr. Dan,
listen,
keep
if you
drinking
drink
your
enough,
water.
you can name it anything you want.
That's right.
Right, Ron? There you go.
Sure.
Slick,
Listen,
you got her on that?
If you need any of the services you see today and you want to reach out to us, just give us a call, including the bar, because the kids are available to do private
more.
parties and everything else.
Slick, go a little more.
And if you need, what are you saying?
He's trying to get me on the camera. I want to see what we got going on at Casa Mia as we end our week.
Casa Mia, she's mixing up
There she
the
is.
drinking.
I was going to say,
Did
he's
you
like,
see
I
that?
got you, and I'm looking, I'm going, no, you
Hold-
don't
hold
got
on.
me.
Did you see that? Did you see what walked by? Dawn did not. She didn't see. Oh, you got
Ron,
distracted.
what walked by?
That thing was stop. That lady was stop traffic.
Ron said nothing walked by.
Ron didn't see her. No,
How did Ron not see her when Ron see her?
Because she walked through the lobby. I'm gonna tell you something. I got a whole new appreciation
For what, Danielle
for
Bouljon?
photography.
From the House of Bouljon.
Photography. I remember when I used to have one of those pianos and they had a little door. There was some interesting photography my brother
A
kept
little
in that
door.
time.
Oh, what kind of
A
door?
little flip.
What kind of flip?
Where you sit, it has the music underneath.
Oh, okay.
A little flippy.
Really?
Yes. Now, I wanted to show the end because I want to go trim the bushes out there. See,
The show's not ending. We're having another drink brought to you by Gubba Rum.
Oh.
I'm excited to see how we can work with Dr. Dan on energy healing. Amy and I got to get some sleep. And if anyone is watching this photo shoot,
Amy,
I got to
Amy,
tell you.
don't hurt yourself. Holy smokes. And there she be.
Dr. Dan, thank you so much for joining us.
I've got to be Danielle's assistant. Yes. Are you kidding
Did
me?
you release the camera? Oh
What
my
camera?
gosh.
Who cares about the camera?
There you go. Mia, what'd you make for us?
I made coconut mojitos with
coconut-
the Gubba Silver coconut rum, coconut puree, and coconut water.
That looks beautiful. I'm telling you, for summer, I think the ladies in the bushes might need that coconut mojito, Freddie.
No, they're coming in. That's what Slick, pay attention, Slick.
Mia,
Keep your eye on Mia.
I love watching Mia mix a drink. Mia, you are the most amazing mixologist. Tune
Mia,
in every Friday.
people are saying you need an 800 number.
800, call Mia.
No, that doesn't work.
1-800, call Mia.
They're calling China. Don't use that number.
And because Fridays are always so special on House Viernes Social, we have actually continued to our Mondays. We have Casa Mia on
every
Mondays.
Every you turn makes me. 866-224-5422. Let us know. We'll get the message to Mia until we hook it up.
Mia, that looks amazing. Anyone want a coconut mojito? Brought to you from Gubba Rum. Freddie's like, I'm in.
Amy goes. Every time she goes like that, she wants another one.
That looks like a nice, refreshing drink. I don't know how you come up with these ideas. It's the Gubba Rum coconut milk, and some, maybe Ron would like some.
Ron, you want one?
Freddie.
We don't do halfies. We don't.
Slick's like, what about me? Look at Slick.
I love when Mia serves me a drink. She goes right in front of the camera. She don't care.
I got to tell you, Freddie.
What do you mean you don't want to take a whole one?
Dawn,
let
you
me
want a
ask you a
coconut
question.
mojito?
Wait, hold on. Slick, when you go on a date, you say I only want half the woman?
He's got to go home.
I gotta go home.
You're gonna get me stopped by police.
You and I are here until 8 o'clock tonight. They got to go home.
Slick, listen, Slick, just find his chair.
I used to drink during the day when I was your age.
This is hilarious.
Dawn DeBook, I can't believe my jeweler came in and left, and I haven't even seen you or you fixed my necklace before you leave.
I didn't even.
I love
Can
you.
you wait 2 minutes and we'll end the show? That's okay. We'll
Have a
end
great
the-
Friday, everyone. You can find Dr. Zhao at her website, drdanzhou.com. Check it out. You can also find her on Facebook, on energy healing, on feeling better, on how to sleep. You get 7 free tips. All you have to do is hit subscribe to her website, and 7 free tips come into you. I've been working on the blowing out the candle for 10 times.
What are you talking about now?
If you read it, you'll understand. And if you all want to understand, check it out. All you have to
You're
do
having
is
a
go
problem blowing out a candle?
drdanzhou.com. You get 7
She's
tips
having
for
a
more
problem
energy.
blowing out a candle.
If you can envision blowing out your candle 10 times, maybe when you brush your teeth, you get more energy. You can tap here, a lot of options.
Really?
Raise the energy.
I give you a better one. If you pour the wax on your body that's melted, you're gonna feel some energy.
Or you
Tell
can go
that
check
much,
out The Bush
baby.
with Danielle Boujon, is
That's
all I
another
can tell
thing.
you.
Listen, tonight from 6 to 7, you're gonna hear today's show that was taped. So if you missed it this morning, you can hear it tonight, 6 to 7. And we got a surprise at 7. We're gonna have Teddy Unscripted show from this week.
And Small Talk.
And that Small Talk is gonna be at 7:30. We're gonna put the kids on there. Slick, yours is going on next week as well. Check it out. Let us know what you think. It's going to be on WNN 1470, 95.3. What are the other stations?
95.3, 96.9, and 103.9 FM, 1470 AM, 6 to 8 o'clock tonight. Check it out, Brooklyn Cafe Show, and its producers continue. Also go to amyminty.com. You can also find For Strip or Gamble and the other 4 books on Amazon or amyminty.com. Contact Dr. Dan for more information. You can always let us know. If you're interested in Casa Mia, give us a call, 888-994-4995. Have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe, be kind to each other, wash your hands.
And if you want to read this book and you need jewelry to wear while you read it to your man, because I got me as a flower.
And she's back in. I guess she's out of the bushes.
Check out Dawn the Book and get your groove on, get jazzed up. I'm gonna tell you something. If you married and you want to see what jazzed up, contact Danielle Bujan. It gonna make that marriage even better, baby. It's all I got to say. Be safe. We'll see you next week.
And
don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters, open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche, helpless as I fall. The words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just to reapply.